We are in week 13. Side effects this week really threw me for a loop. But let's get into it. If you're interested, keep on watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. We are here in week 13 on 5 milligrams on Zepbound. And you would think that you were finally getting the hang of things, right? Like I thought like I'm over here, giving myself the shot. And last week, like the day I gave myself the shot on Thursday, I can't even explain it. I felt like it was my first time ever giving myself the shot because my side effects were all over the place. So we're gonna get into side effects, measurement, and weight. And God willing, I have time to do the community spotlight. As you can see, I am still here in Georgia. Those of you who don't know, my daughter she was due yesterday, guys. I am here. I didn't think I was gonna be here. I was like, I have to figure out how I'm gonna film. If I go to the hospital and she hasn't given birth, I'll take the shot, all the things. I was working all the things, but the baby hasn't come out yet. She doesn't want to come out. We are anxiously waiting for her to be here. So with that being said, last week, since I was coming over here, I weighed myself with my Renpho scale at home the day before my shot. Today I have her scale, so I don't know what the differences are. It looks like she has a Weight Watcher scale. So I don't know what the differences are. We will see. I had some great updates last week. If you did not catch that video, go ahead and check out my 3-month update. But like I said, we are here in week 13. Let's get into side effects, and then I'm gonna get into some other stuff because I took some of your recommendations. I did. So side effects. Last week, I gave myself my 13th shot, right? So we are doing week 13. Today, I'm giving myself the 14th shot. By the way, new videos on Fridays. If you guys want to check it out, I am here every Friday giving my update week to week. So last week I gave myself the 13th shot. So this is my 13th full week on the shot. And today I give myself my 14th shot. And last week, the side effects were severe. Like at first I started off my day fine, like every other day, like every other video. I feel like the 1 week that was really terrible for me were weeks 1, when I first gave myself, when I started this journey, week 1. And I remember, I believe it was starting 5 milligrams. So that would have been week 5. Those were the 2 really roughest weeks I've had on this shot. I don't know what it is, if it's just starting a new box. I really don't know what it is because, again, how does the body know you're starting a new box? But here I am giving myself the 13th shot. And that Thursday, I was already a day into Georgia. I spent the day fine. I've been working remotely, spent the entire day fine. I finally signed off in the evening, and I was feeling kind of like I started to feel like I was not hungry, and I was just like, okay, this is normal, whatever. We ended up going out shopping because we wanted to find a couple of other things for the baby. We walked around trying to get exercise for my daughter. So we did like a long walk. By, I would say, 9 p.m., I was completely shot. I was like, we got to go. I was in TJ Maxx. For me not to want to be at TJ Maxx, and I was just like, we got to go. I'm not feeling great. I just wanted to lay down. I just felt all the things. Like I've described this feeling before, but it's not the best way to describe it, but I felt icky. I really did. I felt icky. I felt gross. And I just had such bad nausea all the way. It was like maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, and I felt absolutely gross. Like I wanted to throw up, and it was just like really bad nausea. Like I couldn't even believe it because I'm just like, wow, it's like 13 weeks. Like this is my 13th shot. Like you would think that the body is getting acclimated. And I'm telling you, every single time you think that you've got this down, bam, some other symptom comes in. And that's how it feels like. It's just like it comes right in and you're not expecting it because you think that your body is just leveling out, that you're fine. And I was not fine. I was not fine, people. I did not like how I felt. So yeah, that was pretty bad. I was feeling very, again, with these like cold symptoms. And I keep on thinking, oh my God, am I about to get sick? And lately, for the last 3 weeks, every time I give myself the shot, I feel like I'm coming down with like some kind of cold. So that has been every single week. And I've shared that with you because I'm like, am I getting sick? Am I not getting sick? At this point, I'm like, no, because by the time I'm feeling like I'm getting sick, it's usually around the same time. We're talking about Saturday, Sunday. I give myself the shot on Thursday. So Saturday, Sunday, I'm starting to feel these feelings. For why, guys? Why am I feeling like this? But I did get heartburn this week. Um, it was only for one day, and this was about 2 days ago. I was feeling heartburn, and the Tums work for me. So if you guys have heartburn, I don't know what works for you, but I have that big thing of Tums from Costco. I put some in a Ziploc bag, and that is what I have been carrying around with me. So if I get heartburn, I just pop one in because it gets really strong, and it's very uncomfortable. So I have been doing that. So yeah, it was not a great start to that week on the shot. I felt not good. Like I was just not feeling great, and I don't like feeling like that. Honestly, like if I was feeling like this all the time, I would tell you right now, I would not put myself through this and I would get off the shot. Thankfully, those symptoms probably were at its worst Thursday, Friday, and by Saturday it was feeling a little bit better. By Sunday, I was feeling fine and I was eating. The hunger suppression is okay. Like I don't feel like I have crazy cravings, which is great. Again, I eat very small. Like I bought these nachos with like steak a few nights ago, and I literally ate like it was like a thing like this, and I literally ate this much, and I was like, and I'm good. And I just don't eat that much. My daughter's nesting. She made fresh bread. She made chocolate chip cookies. When I tell you that the old me would have probably had that whole loaf of bread by myself with some butter and all the cookies, the old me. This is not the new me. And I didn't do that. I had maybe a couple of cookies, a couple of slices of bread, and I was good. And it was amazing. Like it was really good. So you know, the shot is doing what it needs to do. I just didn't like feeling how I felt. I'm a little bit nervous about how I'm going to feel this week. In the name of Jesus, God, don't do this to me because that would be the worst. But I'm going to take this shot. I'm going to save it towards the end because I did just take it out a little while ago. And I will also share, guys, that a few of you dropped in the comments about Costco carrying this. I think it's called Nuri, or if I was to say it with a Spanish accent, it'd be like Nuri. But I tried it. I did the vanilla. It was on sale, guys. So if you want to catch it on sale, Costco. But I have to say, it is good. I'm not saying it's not. I think I still like the Fairlife one better. And I don't know if it's because I feel like Fairlife doesn't taste as sweet, but this tastes absolutely delicious. I'm not saying it doesn't. And I think this is great because it is cheaper. It was on the cheaper side. I got myself a pack of 12 for like $12. That comes out to like what, $1 something? Hold on, let me see. Yeah, guys. So it is a pack of 12 and I paid like $13 for it. Less than $13 because they don't tax food and stuff. And it tastes really good. Like it does taste good. I just prefer, I think, Fairlife. And I don't know if maybe that's just like a brand thing. I don't know. I swear I really think that might be a little bit sweeter, but I do love it. So it has 30 grams of protein, which is absolutely phenomenal, and 1 gram of sugar. So maybe the sweetness thing is all in my head, but it tastes absolutely amazing. So if you guys want to catch this is a great protein shake. It comes in the can and it really is a bang for your buck. Like if you want protein shakes, 30 grams, hello, $13 for 12 cans, go get it. Go get yours. Go. Those were my side effects. I'm sorry, I kind of am going in and out, but those were my side effects. It wasn't a good week. I wish I could share with you that it was a great week. It wasn't a good week. I don't know, is that a week 13 thing or is this just something that comes and goes when it feels like it? I can't tell you. I really can't. But other than that, few days and I was back on track. You know, like I said, my symptoms after that were just one day of heartburn and I'm feeling fine. Let's see what today brings. But enough of that. Enough of the bad news. Let's get into measurements and let's see if I've progressed any. I still have my Renpho tape, so I was able to travel with my Renpho tape, and you guys know that I track my app on the Renpho app. I know a lot, and it's on my iPad. It's also on my iPhone, but this is just easier. A lot of you have asked me what app I use. I use the app for the tape because the app tracks the measurements of the tape and my scale at home. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the scale, but I will be able to do the tape, which is at least still great. So let's jump into that. So we are going to get into it. You guys know I like to start with the waist. So I like to do it on the inches side. Let me bring this down. I'll tell you something. These are one of my favorite leggings from Fabletics because I remember when I used to go to the gym last year, it sucked me in. So you have to, this is a two-piece and it actually has like a little bit of a crop top. I didn't want to wear the crop top because it's cold. It's cold over here in Georgia. All right, oh, it jumped out. Let's do waist again. All right, and let's cinch in. Let's let it out. Come out because I don't like it that it kind of like squeezes the belly. It shouldn't squeeze. It should just lay right there. So we are looking at 33.3 inches for the waist. We're going to do the hip. Let me place it. And bring this up. But yeah, this does a good job of sucking me in. I tell you that right now because I still have a pot belly, guys. Like I do still have that fluff in the stomach and in my back. But I think this does a really good job of hiding it. All right, so, oh goodness. Why are we jumping back out, sir? Clearly I've determined that my app is a guy. All right. Okay, here we go. All right, we are at 41.14 inches. We are going to do the left thigh. We're getting 22.32. All right, let's go over to the right leg. And we will cinch this in. All right, we got 22 inches here. We're gonna, we are going to do the biceps. So we're gonna do the left one first, right? Ha ha, 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 ha. We are getting 12.95. I want to know what like our normal arm size is. I've never had a normal arm size. I want to know what that looks like. All right. The right, let's see. And this one is, you're just truly special, aren't you? This one is 13.46. Okay. And we're going to do the chest. So last week I told you, I believe I've been doing my chest wrong the entire time because I've been doing it from here. So let's do both. I doubt that I went. So last week it said 36.77 inches. I'm going to just do it up here and then across. I just want to see for myself what it looks like. Oh, I mean, I did lose something, 36.57 from 36.77. All right. So let's do here. I'm going to start measuring from here, like across. And this is 37.16. Oh, let me do it here. So 37.16, like across this way. Oh, wait. Yep, 37.16. So I'm going to confirm that. And the reason why it went up is because I've been doing it incorrectly this entire time. I've only been doing it across, but now I want to start doing it this way to see if we see a difference. That is it for measurements. Let's get into weight. All right, here we go. Oh, wait, no. Try this one more time. I think I needed to take off my socks. Yes. So this is giving 158.7. Again, excuse the feet. Okay, so the scale is giving 158.7. This is a new scale for me. I have not used the scale before. I'm not 100% sure if it's calibrated correctly. It was giving me a little bit of issues with the error, but then I think it was because I had my socks on. I am not, again, this would reflect weight gain if that's the case. I am not in the least bit stressed about it. I almost feel like I can't give an accurate read, which is very frustrating because I like to compare it on the same scale and I don't have another one to kind of go off of. It's just this one. It is fine. So we'll track it for this week, 158.7, because it's this scale. God willing, once I get home and I am using my scale again, we'll see if there is a big difference. And if not, then it is what it is. We keep talking about this. Slow and steady, I am doing fine. And at the end of the day, I am still losing inches and I'm happy about that. I am seeing the difference in my body. I am very happy. I am fitting back into things that I was not fitting into before. So that's a big confidence booster as well. I feel great. So I don't have any complaints. I will put up here last week's measurements and this week's measurements so you can see. I asked my daughter about the scale and she said that the scale is accurate because it's the same weigh-in that she gets when she's at the doctor. She was like, you have to play with it. But I'm like, how many ways can you actually weigh yourself on a scale? So we're going to take the weight for what it is today and say that I gained 2 pounds safely. Okay, so I was at 156 last week and I am at 158. I got to check it. I believe it was like 158. So let's say that I gained like maybe 2.5 pounds. Like I said, I'm not stressed about it. If I'm like going up and down in weight, it is totally fine with me. I am not going to sit here and cry over 2 pounds. I'm completely fine with that. If that's the case, again, this is a different scale, so it's hard to really gauge. So I'm not stressing that. All right, so I am going to give myself the shot. I am so hesitant to go back into my stomach right now, given last week's side effects, but I am going to do it right on this side. Last week I did this side. So this has been sitting out for quite a bit. I'm gonna unlock it. Oh, my alcohol pad. Do I wanna go upstairs and get it? I'm doing this with no alcohol pad. This is how I'm feeling right now. Yeah, I'm being this lazy right now. Forgive me. I don't think that it'll be that harmful. Let's hope. Let's go here. Actually, let's go down here. I'm like literally like feeling away. Let's do here. We're gonna go in the fluffy fluff, like I say. And we're gonna go away from the belly button. I'm really stalling, am I? Okay. All right, we are done. So I gotta put this bodysuit back in. All right, guys, let's get ready for the community spotlight. It's my favorite. So I get to highlight your accomplishments and give you a few shout outs for all of the people who continue to come back to my channel and even the new ones that are here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I love having you here. And this is just a great and beautiful community. All right, for community shout outs, I want to thank Ambra Clark 3. She says that I'm glowing and that I looked very snatched. Don't be fooled though, guys, because yes, and thank you for the compliment. Yes, thank you. But I feel like these pants really do help out in the sides because it reinforces like all the pants that I wear, even those pink ones. I feel like they do a good job of just kind of cinching me in because if you still look at the side profile, I'm just being honest with you guys here. If you look at the side profile, I still got a little bit of a belly, but when I bring this up, it kind of, you know, The word is disimula in Spanish. What is it in English? It just kind of like camouflages it a little bit. You know what I mean? And the side obviously is gonna bring it in a little bit. So, but thank you so much for your compliment. I really do appreciate it. Carla Hammonds, 7127, she was the one who said, try the Nuri protein shakes. They are delicious with no aftertaste. And yes, there is no aftertaste, and they are good. Like I mentioned, I actually had one a little while ago, and I think that they are great for 30 grams. And right now on Costco on sale for $13. That is a great sale. And it is a great tasting shake. If it was my preference and Fairlife was a bit cheaper, for me, it would be Fairlife all the way. But this, 100% great alternative, and I can completely drink it with zero issues. So thank you so much for that comment. I really do appreciate it. And all of you who did the happy dance with me last week, thank you. So last week, someone had asked in the comments whether anyone has taken their shot outside of their normal scheduled day. And thank you, Caramel Tones, one, for answering that she didn't take her injection on Thursday due to vacation, and she wanted to enjoy herself and not be sick. Thought she would take it when she came back. So she left Thursday and returned Monday. Said that you can definitely change the day. Thank you so much for that comment, because it is helpful for anyone else who was thinking about maybe not sticking to the day. Like, I honestly didn't know if my daughter was going to go into labor any of these days. And I was even thinking to myself, like, if I have to change the day, I will do it according to whatever is happening. Because what if she was like pushing today on Thursday? She's not. She's not. Like, my granddaughter wants to make a grand entrance, but she's a diva like her grandma. Okay, let's go. Let's move on. Let's move on. And I want to apologize, Lynn G919. Girl, you're doing your thing on your Zepbound. I've seen your videos, so good for you. Thank you so much. She said that the live chat, you can comment, and I didn't know that. Honestly, you guys know I'm growing with you. I'm growing on YouTube. I didn't know that if you leave comments on the live, like, I don't know how to check for that, because I don't see any other comments outside of what you guys are putting here. So I apologize. I'm not going to set this as a live for tomorrow. I'm just going to set the time. I'm hoping to, like, every week get these videos out 3 p.m. But I did not know that. And I apologize if you guys were leaving comments. I don't see them. I don't know how to look for them. So I will look into that. But thank you so much for letting me know. And I love that you guys can call out things that are going on here in the chat, because it makes me more aware. So thank you so much. So I want to give a big shout out, and she comments here a lot. She also has her own channel, Stealth Health India. Watching from India. I'm so excited about that. She is finally out of the 300s. And I am so excited for you, because I can't imagine your joy. I want to give you like a big hug. That is huge. And I am so, so happy for you. So congratulations for that. For Lady Is My Real Name, she is 14 pounds down to 160. So congratulations. And her goal weight is 140 to 150. Girl, we're going to get there. I don't know if I could get to 140. I was looking at a picture of myself from like when I was I want to say 28, 29. If I find the picture, I'm going to post it here somewhere, because I was young. Everything was in its place, even though I had 2 kids at this point in time. But my body, like, I look back and I was just like, man, I was about 140. And I say all of that to say I was about 140 at that time. I remember it was a trip that I took to Puerto Rico. My weight was probably between 130, 140. I was faithful with my faja. That was like the beginning of my faja journey. If you guys don't know what a faja is, it is a girdle. And I was looking great. The arms looked so good. My thighs were nice and smooth. Oh, to be young again. But you know what? We are enjoying 40 and being fabulous. So it is what it is. We are aging, and we are aging gracefully, and we are aging beautifully, ladies. So I am not stressed about it, but I do tear because those were the good days. I didn't have to try hard. And honestly, before I went on that trip, I never forget. And my best friend, Brenda, if you watching, girl, my best friend, Brenda, who was the one who picked out that dress that I was wearing in this picture. I remember I was like going on a hardcore diet. Like, I needed to drop this weight. I was like in my 140s. I wanted to drop. I lost like about 4, 5 pounds with just a minor adjustment to my diet without even trying. Oh, to be in my 20s again, because it was that easy for me back then and not so easy anymore. Okay, we're going to move on. We're going to move on. Marianne Myers, I am also excited that she is at 14 weeks and lost 15.6 pounds. And she said in at 199.2, congratulations. That is so exciting. And I am over the moon for you. She says she's over the moon. I am over the moon for these updates when I see people just loving themselves, loving their progress, and just being overall happy, because you should be happy. You deserve to be happy in your own skin. So congratulations. I am very happy for you. Congratulations to, I want to say it's Mrs. is 218, who is down 1.9 pounds. We celebrate all the wins here. 1.9 is 1.9. Congratulations. She's also looking for her A1C levels to go down. So congratulations. Keep on going. I am very excited for you. I believe that she just started. So she started on October 13th, and she's already seeing the effects. So congratulations to you. And Toya Reeds also lost 21 pounds in 3 months. So congratulations to you. Sherry O'Neill, congratulations. You reached your first goal of 19 pounds. And she also says that she believes that the shot is also getting her insulin resistance under control. I love how this shot is really helping people with other conditions, which is really amazing. She's back down 65 pounds and she's trying to lose 12 more for her final goal. Congratulations, Sherry. That is absolutely amazing. Champ 626 just finished her first month and she's 8.2 pounds down. Congratulations. And she's on 2.5 and she's staying there. Agreed. And viva la Latinas. Yes, girl. Agreed. If you can stay on 2.5, totally do it, because again, I wish I would have stayed on 2.5 and I didn't. I'm in 5 and I'm just staying there for now. And obviously, due to last week's symptoms, I just do not want to go up anymore for now, and I'm still losing. So I'm just going to stay right here. I'm going to stay put. But congratulations, Champ 626. That is absolutely incredible. Medina 1718 says that she started on 10/22 and is already 4 pounds down in 5 days and no side effects. Girl, congratulations. That is absolutely fantastic. Keep on going. It only gets better from here. So keep on going. Guys, thank you again for being here. You know that I enjoy having you all here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I always pray that God blesses you in new and amazing ways each and every single day. Bye.